Well guys, we are officially in my favorite place in the world, which is LA. And besides seeing my family, I love coming here specifically for the food. And we're starting off this video in Disneyland. Good morning everyone! Today is very exciting because we are going to Disneyland and we're going specifically to the Star Wars Edge of the Galaxy, or Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge. I've always wanted to go to the Galaxy's Edge, so I'm super pumped about it. I actually went to Disney World before, like last year in Florida for work, but this time I'm going just for the funsies with my aunt and uncle, and they let me borrow this little crew neck, so I'm wearing it right now. But let's go to Disneyland. It's also super early. It's 6:57 a.m. so yeah, let's go. But yeah, you, me, Disney today. Now, I have not been to Disneyland in over 20 years. And after going to Disney World last year and feeling the magic and happiness it brings, I really wanted to go to Disneyland here in California. Because they also have Star Wars Land, aka Galaxy's Edge. By the way, I was fanning over all the Christmas stuff in here. Like, look how cute these ears are. But what really caught my eye was this little Pegasus plushie. I truly forgot how magical Disney is. I'm so happy right now. I may want to get a plushie, but now, something I can justify paying is the Disney food, because the food here is an attraction within itself. And our first stop was at Jolly Holiday Cafe, where we got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich and their famous grilled cheese. I also got a tea with whipped cream on top. It overall just tasted like a vanilla milkshake. A little too sweet for me, so if you don't like super sweet things, then I don't recommend this. But these breakfast sandwiches were legitimately one of the best I've ever had. The eggs were nice and fluffy, lots of bacon, it was cheesy, just really satisfying. And then look at this cheese bowl. It's glorious. The grilled cheese was buttery, crispy, and the tomato soup was seasoned quite well. And afterwards, I had to chug my drink. I kid you not, that was probably the quickest I've ever consumed a drink before. But it was worth it because this ride was one of my favorites of the day. And after Star Tours, I had to get something that was just so iconic to the park, and that's a Mickey pretzel. We got their Supernova pretzel. It was fine, nothing to rave about, but the cream cheese one was definitely my favorite. I told my aunt and uncle that I feel like Disneyland definitely adds 5 years to your life because everything's just so whimsical and happy and cute. And we went on the carousel specifically to recreate this one photo my uncle and I took back when I was about 4. And this ride definitely brought back the child in me. Now listen, not to be dramatic, but I quite literally saw the love of my life. I was first introduced to him in 2005, and since then, I have been in love with him. And his name is Aladdin. I was beyond awkward when I was meeting him. Because I was so starstruck, I just didn't know what to do with myself. And we had a whole conversation about Abu. Honestly, I think I blacked out for a sec. And yes, I know Aladdin is a fictional character, but seeing someone look just like him, I can't. I was so gleek. I blushed so hard. And then my uncle got this bratwurst pretzel that he tried to make me eat before I met him, and I was like, I can't eat now. But after I met him, I did try it, and it was actually pretty good. I definitely recommend, but it is filling. Later, we then had a late lunch at Adventureland and dined at Bengal Barbecue. I got the pandan ube boba, and my aunt got the Thai tea slushy. Both were pretty good, and the ube pandan tasted just like buko pandan, but the main star were these meat skewers. We got both beef and pork. I will say skip it on the beef and just go for the pork. The pork belly was actually really good. It melts in your mouth, and overall was a good protein fix. And because I see these everywhere, I had to try the char siu baos. Very reminiscent to a Filipino siopao. Bread was nice and fluffy, the meat was pretty good. Again, I'm not expecting the best siopao of my life, but it did the job. And then we are trying another iconic star. I got this last year in Disney World, which is the Dole Whip. The Dole Whip is perfect on a hot day. It's super creamy, kind of milky, and has the right amount of pineapple in it. If they sold these at an ice cream shop, I would get it all the time. We're now gonna go pick up our beignets. Oh yay! Wow, it smells like popcorn. You want popcorn? So we ended up getting popcorn as well. Smelling fresh popcorn just does something to you. Like, I know it tastes the same everywhere else, but it hits different in the most magical place on earth. And guys, I finally tried the beignets. Now, I did the rookie mistake of not shaking it well, so please don't come for me, but the beignets were still really good. Light, sweet, fluffy, what more could you ask for? But do not get this pomegranate juice at the mint julep, it was not good. And after we rode Haunted Mansion, we then went to Galaxy's Edge, and of course we had to go to the Rise of the Resistance.
Warrants away in 30 seconds. Good. Yes, check that.
Exit immediately, especially you. You're entirely too happy. What do we make? I'll just stuff that photo with your entire group together. You know I can separate it from your unit because you got that corridor right inside. Go to the prison!
Cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Then for dinner, we went to Dock 7, and oh my god, I was fangirling on the inside because I freaking love Star Wars, and all this just made me so happy. For food, I got the chicken yip yap, which is essentially fried chicken and mashed potatoes. But this dessert was actually my most favorite thing we ate the entire day. It's a dark chocolate mousse with a banana brulee center, and the stone on top is all whipped cream, and the one to the right is a strawberry mousse, and it's topped with chocolate crumble and a cherry garnish. A literal dream to eat. This was heavenly. Okay guys, this is the fit. We got the LA Dodgers jersey here that my aunt let me borrow. I know for a fact my friends back in Boston will be yelling and screaming at me, but gotta be one with the culture here. So yeah, this is the dinner fit. The next spot I'm gonna show you is my family friend's Izakaya. She is the absolute sweetest, and my aunt and uncle love coming here to watch any games. Tonight we were watching the Dodgers, but the food is also very tasty. Señor Fish is a great spot if you're looking for a place that has no frills and is more laid back. They have really affordable Mexican food with the freshest ingredients, and I ordered a passion fruit margarita, which looked insane. The straw is wrapped in some sour candy. I don't know what it's called. Let me know if you do though, but it was very good. I then got 2 carnitas tacos along with a fried fish taco. The meat was juicy, tender. By the way, they do have a big TV here, so if you want to watch the game, this is a perfect place to do it. And overall, if you want a good margarita and taco fix, then I highly recommend this place. Now, this was a new restaurant I tried out in Sherman Oaks. I wasn't planning to record much because I was catching up with an old friend, but I did capture some footage, and this was truly one of the best Italian restaurants I've been to. I highly suggest you get their whipped ricotta. It's fluffy and indulgent. It's also highly addicting. Then we got the mushroom truffle pizza and carbonara. The mushroom pizza was the epitome of a perfect mushroom pizza. I loved the crust, and the truffle oil was a nice touch. But this carbonara? I have not had a carbonara as good as this back in Boston. The noodles were nice and al dente. The guanciale was cooked to perfection, had the perfect level of creaminess, and just perfect. The next place I'm taking you guys is this amazing sushi place called Miho Sushi. My family pretty much comes here every other week, and the food is just as amazing as the owners and staff. Basically, if you want the freshest, most melt-in-your-mouth sushi, then this is the place. We started off with both the salmon and tuna toro, along with the halibut fin. The toro was excellent, but the halibut fin, oh my gosh. It is like charred butter on rice. I'm not lying when I say I don't think I've had anything as transcendent as that. I also love eels, so we got that and some sweet shrimp. As I mentioned before, all their ingredients are incredibly fresh. Like, we have not had one bad dish here. So if you can't tell, my family and I are huge foodies. We love finding hole in the walls or underrated places. And this restaurant is one of my favorite restaurants in the world. And the owner was so kind to let us try some of their homemade curry. It had all kind of seafood in it, like crabs, mussels, scallops, fish cakes, which was phenomenal. So overall, if you want really amazing sushi, then you have to come to this spot. And that's gonna wrap up my food diaries here in LA. I showed you my most favorite spots during my time there, and every time I'm there, it further confirms that food is really the key to my heart. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.